It's been 40 years since trailblazer and top-selling novelist Jackie Collins released the iconic book, Hollywood Wives, unveiling the scandalous and glamorous life of the Beverly Hills elite.
4 decades ago, and juicy too, right? Now, to celebrate a special anniversary edition of the book, Collins' daughters reflect on their mother's legacy. Let's take a look.
It's incredible that it is the 40th anniversary of Hollywood Wives, because we can't actually believe that that book was published 40 years ago.
Our mother, Jackie Collins, was a best-selling author. She wrote 32 novels in her lifetime. She was known for being a trailblazer in fiction, for writing strong women in her novels. She was known for selling over 500 million books. She was translated globally into probably over 30 languages across the years. Hollywood Wives was one of the best-selling books of 1983. And I believe at the time she was one of the highest paid authors in the early 1980s.
A lot of people ask her why she wrote Hollywood Wives. And she said she was having lunch and she looked around her and there were all of these Hollywood wives having lunch. And she thought to herself, well, what do they do every day? What are they doing? And she said, I'm going to write about them.
I really remember from being a teen in the 80s was when the Aaron Spelling miniseries was broadcast and people were having parties to watch Hollywood Wives. And it was this powerhouse cast. There was Anthony Hopkins, there was Candice Bergen, there was Suzanne Summers, like all the top stars of the 80s at the time.
Our mom was a feminist, and she used to say, why can't women be a part of this? Or why can't women be a part of this conversation? She told us growing up that girls can do anything.
There are people who will use the language beautifully, which is the direct opposite of Jackie.
Get your clothes off now.
There was a documentary made about her in 2016, which is on Netflix, Lady Boss, the Jackie Collins story. And the documentary shows her very dimensional story, her narrative, and it's an inspirational film. Hollywood Wives has a foreword written by Colleen Hoover, and Colleen Hoover is one of the most successful authors of our time. Currently writes this foreword to Hollywood Wives edition, and she really pays homage to our mother. We want our mother, Jackie Collins, to be remembered for the powerhouse that she was. Just before she died, you know, she said, I just did things my way, which was fearless, unapologetic. She really does have a legacy, and that's why my sisters and I are just having a really joyful time celebrating her legacy.
Elaine had indulged in 2 affairs during the course of her marriage.
Because there's so much to celebrate, and we want her to be remembered for her whole story and all the stories that she wrote.
I love it. And to think she was ahead of her own time 40 years ago. Wow.
Years and years before Real Housewives was everything.
All of that, yeah.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.